Today we're going to talk about developing skills or excuses. It's your choice. Hello everybody and welcome to SuttonsDaze. If you're new here, my name is Lisa. We are all about pantry preparedness, and today we're going to talk a little bit and do a short garden tour to show it, so I can show you guys that I haven't killed everything yet, okay? So first, the video that I just recently did was about lab-grown meat. Lab-grown meat doesn't make noise like that. So it was about lab-grown meat. And a lot of people were talking about the fact that not everybody can have a homestead. Not everybody can buy acres, and not everybody can raise their own food. Not everybody can do this. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of this. But there are ways that you can do it. Now, we've got some rock stars in our Facebook group, and they don't have acres to grow stuff, or they have mobility issues and they can't get out there and grow a whole bunch of stuff, or they live on a 3rd or 4th floor apartment and don't have a lawn or a balcony to grow stuff. But guess what? They're growing stuff. So we've got Claire, who's got all kinds of container gardens out in front of her house. We've got Linda, who has mobility issues and is container gardening like crazy. We have Sven, who's on a 3rd or 4th floor apartment and put grow stuff in front of his windows so that he could grow vegetables. Where there's a will, there's a way. And you can either develop skills or you can develop your excuses. It's really just that easy. Now, when it comes to livestock, I get it. But I also know, again, where there's a will, there's a way. Meat birds only last 6 to 8 weeks before you butcher them. Okay? So, and they don't crow. They don't make that kind of noise. So there's a way to do it if you're so inclined. You can raise rabbits. You can raise quail. You can hook up with farmers that are not far from you and get your meat products from them. You can catch the sales. Watch and make sure what you're buying so that you know that you're getting a decent quality meat. You guys have seen me. Last time I went and picked up chicken, it was 600 pounds. 200 pounds of it stayed here. 400 got distributed around to our neighbors that wanted to take advantage of the deal, but didn't want to make the drive. You do what you can do, okay? I can't raise all my chicken. I don't have that kind of time, patience, or anything else. So when I can catch a good deal and I know it's from a good company, I'm going to buy it. Same thing with vegetables. You can go to your farmer's market. You can talk to the farmers there. There are ways to do it. So if we spent as much time making excuses or saying things like, well, not everybody can do this, and use that energy towards how can I do it in a way that works for where I'm at, you're going to do much better in your preparedness game. A skill is something that nobody can take away from you. Nobody. So even if it's a pot in a window with one tomato plant, it's a skill to grow it. And then next year, maybe you can add another pot and add a pepper plant, and you're good to go. Where there's a will, there's a way. But the only thing that matters is that you get it in jars, dehydrate it, do whatever, so that you can get it on your shelves in case of an emergency. Emergencies are weather related. I'm not talking about the zombie apocalypse, even though I'm pretty sure we're living through it today, okay? I'm talking about weather emergencies. I'm talking about health emergencies. I'm talking about job loss emergencies, the economy going into the toilet. I'm talking about those kind of emergencies so that we can ensure that tomorrow is not as wholly uncomfortable as some people's might be because they don't prepare. Find a way to grow something. Learn a skill. Develop a skill. Connect with other people in your area that might have the property but not the ability. Maybe you can work together. Talk to your friends. Don't call yourself a prepper. Say, hey, I want to learn how to garden. Do you want to learn how to garden? Can we put a garden in your yard? Can I take up part of your balcony? Whatever the case may be. I learned a while ago that I could either do everything that I could, or I could make excuses why I can't do anything. So now I do whatever I can, however I can. I don't apologize for my store-bought meat. I don't apologize for my home-raised meat. I don't apologize for the vegetables I get from the farmer's market. I don't apologize for the ones that I grow. I fill my pantry to the best of my ability, and that's all I'm asking you to do because I want to keep you around for a while. I kind of like you. So now let's do a little garden tour. It's going to be fast and furious, just kind of an update, but I'm excited. Give peas a chance. Yes, okay, so I've got peas growing. I'm super stoked. Super stoked. These are the Lincoln peas. We were reading about them in the Pantry Pals book club. And I said, okay, I'm going to grow Lincoln peas. So far, I'm super happy. They didn't get as tall as I thought they might, but I'm getting a lot of peas. So I'm a happy lady. I planted 50 strawberry roots, bare roots, and I had 15 come up. Yep. So I don't know. You guys tell me, will more of them come up? But look at, I got a bloom. So they're in there, majority of them in there, and like 5 or 6 in this bed right here. Over there are my zucchini. Yeah, I'm in zone 5. Okay, everything is later than everybody else. I know some of you are done harvesting zucchini. Me, we haven't even gotten one yet, but the plants are coming up, and I have beans that I planted in that bed. So I'm super excited about those. They're all bush beans. And then I have my asparagus bed, my forever asparagus bed. This is their first year, so look at how little they are. The little baby asparaguses. So we're just going to let them do their due. My onion bed I just weeded yesterday. Those are the weeds. So I am super stoked about that. 2 of them have gone, they're going to seed, so I think I might have to pull those too. We'll take a look. I don't know, later this week. And pepper plants. These are the banana peppers. I've already got a banana pepper coming up. And these are banana peppers. So those are doing good. Those never get real bushy. Oh, there's some more banana peppers growing on those. I'm so excited. These are jalapenos. They look kind of sad, but they are blooming. So I'm calling it a success. Yeah, I'm calling it a success. These are the bell peppers. Those look like they're doing good. These are other bell peppers. These don't look quite as big. Don't know what's going on there. These are other bell peppers. They're doing fantastic. Again, I don't know what's going on there. If any of you remember, in each of these 3 little ones, I put seed bombs from the Dollar Tree. Epic failure. Not a single one of them took. But the pepper plants I put in those there with them are for the most part doing pretty good. And those pepper plants over there are doing pretty good too. Tomatoes, they're doing, okay, I'm not sure what variety these are. But they're hanging in there, you know. But they don't look as luscious as these ones. And yes, I'm fully well aware that I put the tomato cages upside down. I did it on purpose. So these are all doing good. I have to get in there and cut back the bottom suckers off of these plants, but they're doing good. The garlic bed. Now, when these all come out in about a month or so, I am going to build some trellises, and I am going to plant my fall peas in here. This is a super, way too big bed. So I'm just going to use it for peas. And then when I harvest the peas, I'll figure out what I'm using it for next year. I have to cut back the scapes in this bed. They weren't ready when I did it earlier this week, so I'll have more garlic scapes to play with. These tomatoes, I trimmed back the bottoms, and I have blooms coming. I've got a little baby jalapeno on one of those, and I don't know, a weed. But then we've got these tomato plants. I trimmed the bottom of these, and we've got some blooms on those. These tomato plants are doing good. And then that one, I swear, I blinked overnight and they tripled in size. I have no idea what's going on, but they're healthy and gorgeous. So whatever it is, I'm going to figure out which ones these are. Which ones are these? Let's take a look at the tag. These are early Goliath. So that might explain it, right? Beans, more beans, more beans. Chives that I ended up replacing because none of the seeds that I did took. So those are going to be there forever. Radishes, complete and epic failure. I'm going to clear off that bed and plant either more peas or beans. And then the carrots, I don't know. I really don't know. I think the weasel getting in there, disrupting a whole bunch of it, might have had something to do with it. Did I tell you about that? Anyway, so, I mean, I'll water them until it looks, I don't know. I might take them out. These ones, I harvested the scapes off of these, except for apparently 1 or 2. These are definitely going to be ready in a month. Now this back here is my, what is going on? So these tomatoes, not good. Not good, except for the one. It's a different variety in the back corner. They're yellow. They're wilty. They look like they have blight. I don't know. I may just yank them. The cabbages, my friend said, oh yeah, there's plenty of time. I don't know that there's plenty of time. So I'll definitely be doing another round of cabbage. We'll just, we'll see. Spinach, I give up. I give up. That's what I got for spinach. I give up. Now back here, I planted my fruit trees and my squash. The fruit trees look like they're hanging in there. And the squash is doing really good. So I'm gonna keep an eye. That back one, the fruit tree in the back far left, I don't know. I just noticed it's not looking really good. So we'll see. I don't know. It's a crapshoot. We'll see. Now over here, I put in another 16 by 16 spot, and I planted a ton of sunflowers back there. And it's amazing. Once you water them, they actually start sprouting. So next year, though, that's going to be where I plant all my garlic. Yeah, over 200 bulbs is my goal. And that's going to be a great big garlic field for me. I'm going to have so much fun. I am going to have to spend some quality time out here doing a little bit of weeding. Not a whole lot, which is cool. The onion bed was the worst, but I didn't do anything to that soil before I planted them. But like the one bean bed, I'm dealing with some weeds, so I'll get that taken care of. But other than that, I'm taking a couple days break. We're supposed to get rain tonight and tomorrow, so I will not have to come out here and water. Everything seems to be doing okay except for those beds in the back, and I'm going to probably, well, I am going to yank the spinach, and I am going to yank the radishes and plant different kinds of beans back there. And then probably most of those tomato plants I'm going to yank too, and I'll figure out something to stick in there. You can never have too many beans, right? So it's all a learning curve. Nothing ever goes the same twice. But I'm having fun, and it gives me at least an hour every day where I'm outside, making sure that everything's watered and taking care of it. It's an experiment. It's a good time. And my phlox are blooming. What more can you ask for, right? Okay, so that is the garden update and the do you want to develop skills or excuses? And I know you want to develop skills. So let's do this. Let's fill our pantries. Let's be prepared for everything coming our way, or as prepared as we can get. If you want to check out the latest videos on the garden, you know, where I came from, there's the playlist. And until next time, everybody, please be safe.